That's better. Change that over to that. Sorry, so I'm going to have another go at power line because I've got the patch installed that just was recently released. So let's see if we can get power line finished this time. You're saying my chair would have a potty mouth, Kev MC? I was looking forward to it as well, 60, 70, 80. A number of SD40-2s are due in Huntingdon later this evening to begin their conversions. Climb aboard the GP40-2 locomotive just over there, set up ready for departure and head over to the first SD40-2. Yanadunk, the patch is available on beta. You know, I'm just going to leave that open. Is the train stuck in the wall? No. Right. Oh, I can turn the screen so I can put the V-Sync on. That should get rid of all the screen tearing. What resolution is this running at? Let's put TIA on. Smooth that display out just a little bit. There you go. Alright, cheers, Doc. It's good. Hey, Silver Fennekin. I wouldn't want to say this for certain, Ed, but my gut feeling is it's just to wind you up. But I don't know for sure. Yeah, this is the beta patch for the GP40, so with any luck, this scenario should run a bit better than it did last time. You already locked the handbrake out in one thing. I can't remember what it was now, Ed. So you couldn't use the handbrake without being stationary, which was just mean. Just saying. Right, change that to trial 26. Handbrake off. Up we go. Hey, thank you for the sub, Peachlick. It certainly is. Cool, I think. It certainly is. So many games to play, Silver. So many games to play. I know what you mean. These sort of fits and starts, aren't they? But this is the time of the year. This is the time of the year when you'll get all the releases. Then it'll go dead silent in January. Mr. JJ Searle. I'm trying this scenario. I'm using the Peter patch. We'll see whether or not how it works. Well, you better get lots of games played over Christmas then, Silver. There's nothing else for it. No, not that. I haven't gone far enough yet. Keep going. But work, oh yeah, okay. I guess I know what you mean. Got to go back up to the turntable here and get the other one. They should do a bit silver, yeah. Right, park up on the blue dot and then go and get the other one out. Yeah, I know there is. Unfortunately, you have to kind of make believe, because at the moment scenario tools can't set what the level of fuel is on the loco. That's not so much a restriction that's in on purpose, Peachlick. It's just not there yet. There's probably hundreds of functions we haven't got done yet. The 14-mile journey to the turntable. This thing gets its power from the main battery. It's only used for very, very short movements. Hence spotter control. It's for spotting the loco. It's not intended to go very far. Decent grade, yeah. Did you know that rolling down on sand patch at 119 causes you to derail? Well, there you go. That proves everyone who said you can't derail on sand patch wrong, doesn't it? What's been the hardest part of TSW to make? Probably the physics. I mean, initially it was a lot about how do you make a route, because you've got nothing to, but you know, you haven't got anything, you haven't got track, you've just got nothing, you haven't even got landscape. So you start with absolutely nothing and try and figure it out. Then when you realise the editor can't, the Unreal editor can't actually do some of the things you need it to do, like coping with worlds bigger than about 20 miles. You could use the other Locoku. It's just not how the scenario author did it this time round. Oops. Yeah, I don't know what causes that flashing, big dog. No idea at all. Hang on, hang on. This is the wrong train. A long route's possible in Tier 3? Yeah, I should think so. They are now, anyway. You wonder if it's just my settings? Possibly. Right, Cumberland Yard East 04. We're going over to there to get those. Then we move those out and get those. Why is it asking you to wait? Because in reality someone will be out there checking the things coupled okay, hooking any hose pipes up that need to be. You don't just go bang and then straight off again. Is it flash photography? Yeah, that's what it is. Probably not the most efficient way I could have gone, to be honest. Never mind, it gets you there. Could well be actually P-Schlick. Hey, NASCAR 02. Baked Bean Kid, yes, well, I did run this one before, but it didn't work. And so basically, since the patch has come out, and one of the main things it does is fix the scenario, I wanted to run the scenario again. Hey Mark, thank you very much. Fingers crossed. Right, good night, Katie. I did, Moggy. It looks very nice. Currently nomming the best known to man Domino's chocolate brownies and cookies. The Domino's chocolate cookies are definitely, especially if you get them fresh, so that they're still, you know, soft, nommy and gooey. Right. Change that one. That one, that one, that one. Good. Haul backside and head over and get those two vehicles. You keep forgetting you straight to switch this from the 9 screen. Yeah, a lot of people do. Even people who are used to doing it that way on TS1 forget the brains when it comes to this, and to run out and jump everywhere. And if that's what you want to do, I mean, it is the more realistic way of doing it, but you don't have to. You've got lots of options. Yeah, the achievement stuff is really annoying, Kulightwing, because in all of our tests it worked fine. Then we made the game live and everyone suddenly got the achievements. It's like, what? Oops. Oh no, I got out too quick. You're like in the services, Mark. That's good. That's my favourite bit. It's the bit I'm most proud of. Strangely, what everyone's playing is scenarios. Which kind of boggles my mind, but never mind. That one done. That one done. Run back up the front. Yeah, it's welded rail on the main. And then you've got jointed track here. Right, we've got to go and get those other ones out, the cars out of the way now. Does service mode work well for switching? It works fine, but it's more tricky. I did develop some service mode switching bits for Great Western, but they didn't make it in because it was too late. It was too very close to the end, and there wasn't time to get it in and tested. Yeah, if you haven't seen the jointed rails in action yet, Koo, then watch it as it goes over. Where's the sound gone? Supposed to get a thump every time a wheel interacts with a joint. Yeah, you are. Yeah, it is a bit quiet, isn't it? Right, where are we going? Over there. As soon as we pass this next junction then. Let's head back and go and get those coil cars. Put them somewhere less annoying. Shouldn't the track move down? Yeah, it doesn't do that. That would be a lot more difficult to calculate. Are there any shunting scenarios on CSX? Well, there's 2 that come in the GP40. This is one of them. I did the other one on Friday, there's one service where you've got to do some shunting. Can't remember what it is now, but that's about it. There's the power move, yeah. Those were my little nods to getting some sort of switching in. I just didn't have. It took too long to get everything else in, unfortunately. Ooh, I did get that right. Right. I've got a couple up to these. Have no idea. Cool Light Wing. Can't see inside them. And I didn't write the scenario, so I don't know what boxes were ticked. Right, Cumberland East Yardo 3 is the next one over. They're empty, are they, JJ? Making sure they're all SDs, they are good. Right, change that one and that one, and that should put me back where I want to go. Yeah, that's exactly where it's supposed to be mounted on the side there. There's a clamp that goes into that bit there. It certainly is, Bamberg Band. It certainly is. And very much appreciated too. I don't know, Q-Lightwing. Maybe. You like the markers on the track, Pishlik? We were really worried actually that people might see them as being a nod to the game, to the gamey side. Man-me, this is the GP40 DLC that I'm running at the moment. Yeah, well, that's why we wanted to do something like that, Pishlik. It wouldn't be the first time, Baked Bean Kid. It wouldn't be the first time. Indeed, 60, 70, 80. Right. This track over here. There's the junction. Change that one. Oh, we're pushing up a hill, no wonder it's a bit of a struggle to get it moving. The SQ light being those are the centre beams with planks and covered planks. Yeah, for a lot of people that haven't got the space and the money, 60, 70, 80, a train sim is sort of the only way you can really enjoy trains like that. Train hasn't started moving yet. I think it's waiting for me a couple of these, isn't it? There should be interdependency between services in action, folks. Something people were asking for a long time. God, this gradient's a killer. Now are we moving? It comes up. You can breathe out, JJ. Sort out Larry Grayson's problems. That's up. Let's run back down and wait for this other train to come in. Yeah, services can do that as well, Peachlook. You have to, because you never know which one the player is going to be, and therefore you need to make an AI train hold off so that it doesn't block an AI. So if you want to get the train parked up on an AI train, another train in front of it, you need to use dependencies to make sure that the one that goes in front holds back out the way until this one has got in, and then that one can come in after it, essentially. Anthony R, 14 months. Thank you very much indeed for the resub. Very much appreciated. Thank you very, very much for your support. I actually do it on the one, you know, the one where you do the shunting. If you don't get the shunting sorted before the locos want to get one and couple up to the front of it, they will wait for you. To the point that you, all the way into the point that you are out of the way and your switching pair is back up, parked up, and then the other pair will come out. Head tracker's brilliant device. Degrees of freedom is the only negative point, but in most games it isn't a real issue. I do tend to go with some other head tracking devices at this point with head trackers quality, especially the wireless version. Yeah, I like the approach for it. So what's your head tracker of choice then? I'm obviously using Track IR5, and I've kind of jerry-rigged a USB battery here so that I get rid of the wires, but here he comes. See the exhausts coming round. Using the UTC device. Which one? Which one is the UTC? Hey, Pishlick, look. Look, see your favourite thing. Yeah, centre beams did come out well. I like the centre beams and the coil cars. They're really nice, detailed cars. Right. Trackhat company has a clip version. Oh, okay. So you're using the yeah, I know the one you mean. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting that, but when I went onto the Trackhat site, the forum seemed to be filled with lots of people who seemed to be having lots of problems with their order and not getting any response, which was a little bit off-putting. But I do like the idea of what they put there. I might have to invest, maybe. Brilliant, thank you for the link. I got it. That wasn't just by luck and timing. That was how that's how the scenario is written, Steve. So which one is UTC then, SimUK? I've not heard of that, I don't think. Or is that what the YouTube video is? Schnabel cars. Oh, you mean the one with lots of wheels? They're actually all dead, Stephen Jam, even though there's smoke coming out of them. They're actually all dead. That one. That one. Once it gets past that junction. Well, the good news is that TS World is designed to cope with many layers of bogies for exactly that reason. Could it in theory cope with loading and unloading transporter wagons? Well, I mean, anything's possible. Nothing's been done yet. I've got to push all this lot up the hill now, haven't I? Under it's struggling. Come on, push it up the hill. Has anyone looked at the sky and noticed the sky changing? It's quite cool. The sky isn't perfect by any means, but it's got a lovely effect. While we're waiting for this train to come. Thank you very much, Muttley. UTC 3 is due out soon. Ooh, maybe that will coincide with me having an upgrade then. They are in theory supposed to be fuelless baked bean kid, but you can't set that at the moment. Same as you can't stop them smoking. Nice one, SimUK. Much appreciated. What do you mean not just for me? Oh, I have my hopes all set up now. Pushy, push, push, push. Come on. Loco brake on. Let's cut it from the cars. Now, this has been running, so it may not need setting up. Why would they use a GP for this? Because it's a GP pack. Put simply. Do the handbrake. Right, get back up the front. I think we've got 1 or 2 more cuts to pick up. Where are we going now? That pair over there. Let's get my man on the back again. Is this thing stalled? It doesn't seem to be doing very much, does it? Forgot to prime it, didn't I? Clear the cobwebs out. Seriously. Quit it. Better. See you later, Glenn, I got. Where are we going? This switch here. I think I've seen someone say, I don't know off the top of my head, but I think I've seen someone saying it was about 70 kilometers. It's from Merkleberg, Glaschwitz, I think in the south, to Dessau in the north. Right, that puts me going in that way. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay. That'll get me going the right way. I'm not getting power again. You see, Talent 2 doesn't have AFB crew light ring. It has temper mat, and that's in. Oh, so I just rolled down the hill, didn't I? No, that doesn't seem to have helped either. The engine can take the power. Oh, I see what I say. That's installed. Yeah. It won't take power now. Something's definitely unhappy. No amps were given. That's off. That's off. That's reverse. That's braked. That's braked. Brake cylinder's off. Breaker switches. That's the warning devices. That's fine. They're all on. They're all on. Yep, everything's fine. There we go. Having restarted the loco, I guess I need to reflick those switches. Moggy, can you drop SimUK on the regulars list? There's 20% in it for you. 20% rise. In addition to the 200% you got earlier. I'm going to have to stop being generous to Moggy like this. It's ridiculous. You'll need 50% this time. I'll go on then, Moggy. I can go to 50%. See you later, P-Slick. Serge UK, how many times stop spelling it out for him? He hadn't noticed. He's always been happy just to take a percent. He was thrilled this afternoon when I gave him 200%. 75% would be Christmassy. Well, I think Moggy has to work a little bit harder if he wants 75%. What does everyone think? Has Moggy earned another 25% on top? I miss you all. Stop here, get these two. Yes, I'm using the independent brake. See you later, Bambic Band. Ah, another €20 there from Bang Back Band onto Children in Need. That brings us to 35.72.58. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Bang Back Band, if you're still around. Now we've got the marathon to run. What do you think is wrong, Kulightwing? What you got to remember is this. I'm pushing up a grade onto here, so. Mark, you just got the GP40 installed. Awesome. Let's go back in the front. Any chat you missed on Rapid Transit? I don't know what you'd have missed, SimUK. It's out for pre-order now. VR442 Talent 2 and Leipzig S2. Yeah, we're finished. Now you've acquired all 10 SD40-2s, head over to Cumberland Hopper Yard Track H04 and couple from the rear, uncouple from the rear. Yes, Germany, SimUK. Oh, I see. You've got to pull forward and then reverse back into there. You're going to enjoy the scenarios. Good, Mark. Good, good, good. Send us your feedback. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how it looks. In fact, since the screenshots were taken, we found a quite nice change for the unit, the visuals of the unit. It looks much better now. I mean, it looked good before, but it looks much better now. Yeah, all the talents are 3 car long. It's actually a slightly different unit for the 4 car one. It's not just an extra coach. Has anything landed on your desk at home? Not that anyone's told me, Dave, no. Crossover. Oh, I want to be all the way over there, so actually that's fine, because from this road I can access all of those. Good. Yeah, service mode always was a bit more of a stretch. There are 3 and 6 car MUs, Kulightwing, just not 3 and 4. Some of the services have got pairs. Yeah, it could be, Dave. You simply type 1, 2, 3 or 4, SimUK. Yeah, I know that's on our list to do, Silver Fennekin. Right. Swing that one over there. I want to go on road 3. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So we just go ahead and reverse. Start moving eventually. Ah, that fridge is driving me up the wall. Okay, it's back. No, there's no PIS yet, Francois. That's something the engineering team are going to need to take a bit more time to figure out. How close are you to fixing the wheel blowing on the HST? Not at the moment, Stubby. We are starting to experiment with some of the techniques that the Epic have suggested, though. Unfortunately, it's a weakness in the motion blur system. You can turn off the motion blur, but then it turns it off completely, which makes me a sad panda. Well, and see, that is it, because if there isn't a plan to do it, then there are no plans to do it. That doesn't mean it will never be done. There's a subtle difference. We're going in the right place. We are. Another SD40. This must be the Jeep. Yeah. It's not Ruster's experience. Engineers ranking the refueling shed for the arrival of the unit. Head over to that direction when you're ready to finish for the day. Where are we going? Ah. That's where we're going. So pull forward. Sim UK. It's always been the 14th of December. Where did you hear otherwise? Typical. I'm turning the wrong junction, that's why. Right. What's that one? Crosses us over to there. If I want to come into there, I need to come up this stem here. Across that one. That one round to there. That one there, that one there, that one there. That one straight. Curved straight up here. And then park up there, clear the switch in front of it. seen them. You thought it was the 5th. No worries. Park up at the end. You want me to close that door as well, dear? All right. That's what I need to turn on, though. Carl, what time will Italia be released? I don't know exactly. Not a clue. I don't even know if they already got a standard time. You want an AWS or something for the PC? Don't know. I mean, the Orbi button that I had from Rail Driver was good. You know, I'm wondering about that. Let's have a quick look over here, see if the handbrake is on. Let's not worry about that too much, shall we? That may have been why this loco was struggling everywhere. Shh. I'm on top of the world! Can I jump off? Should I jump off? No. I think it's going to carry on this way and then cross up that ladder there. We are planning to release the DLC in afternoon hours, local time, Prague, Czech Republic, GMT +1. There you go. Depends when you last tried it, SimUK. I think Great Western fixed a lot of the stuff of moving between locos, so you should find it a lot easier. Remember, use the E key to navigate between them. Yeah, I released the handbrake, Mark. After I'd done all of the switching. Oh, I haven't quite gone far enough. Typical. Okay, that should be far enough. Hey, we got there. There's the office then. Job done! That was epic. Even with the handbrake on. Right. It's time for some trucks. That was fun, I enjoyed that.